Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So glad to see you guys again. In today's video, we're going to be duking it out. We're going to see which anime slash manga arc ranked supreme out of them all. Here we have a lovely tournament bracket. So what I've done is I haven't taken, arcs from all animes. I've basically just like accumulated the shows that I like, the animes that I like, and from those, the arcs that I like, and I put them all in this tournament bracket situation, and I'm gonna have them duke it out here. I believe there are 32 arcs in this tournament, and when all is said and done, we're gonna have one remaining winner. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm scared to do this. Like, I'm terrified of the truth that lies behind this tournament competition, but that's what we do here on this channel. We come to hard truths. We bring conclusions to light and all that stuff. So our first one, we're gonna keep it simple. Starting with Bleach, battle of Ichigo getting his powers back. So we have the first arc, the very first arc of the show, when he meets Rukia, he becomes a Soul Reaper, versus the Fullbring arc, when he gets his Fullbring powers back and eventually his Soul Reaper powers. This one is not even hard. This arc wins. The Rukia arc wins. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then our next arc, we have Dragon Ball GT. For all you Dragon Ball GT haters, please step aside for a second. We have my two favorite arcs, the Baby arc and the Super 17 arc. I really enjoy both. The Baby arc was amazing. Like, the character designs were great. The Super 17 arc, like, his character design is amazing. Like, I love Super 17. I love that arc. It's just really, really short. Does that take away from it? I don't know, not really. I mean, I guess the arc itself, I think I just more so like his character more than anything. Like, if it was a not as cool villain, then I don't think I'd care for the arc that much. So I'm gonna give it to the Baby arc. Baby arc wins this round. Okay, we have the Saiyan arc. I'm including Raditz in this, like Raditz and like the Vegeta and Nappa arc versus the Ginyu Force arc. So this is like the battle of alien teams versus alien teams. Which one did I enjoy more? I definitely watched the Sane arc more than the Ginyu Force, like Namek Frieza arc. The Namek one was so freaking long, and just a bit scattered. I'm talking about the anime. It's just a bit scattered. But the Namek arc was cool, but I'm gonna give it to the Saiyan arc. Okay, and then we have the battle of the tournaments. We have what is it? Tournament of Power tournament or whatever from Dragon Ball Super, and then we have the Grand Magic Games from Fairy Tail. Grand Magic Games, like Grand Magic Games, just better. So sorry about it. Okay, we have Bleach again. We have the first half of the Aranka. Well, I guess the Aranka arc it technically would be, and then we have the latter half of it when they defeat the Upper Espada and they fight against Aizen. Which one was better? I'm gonna say the second half of it. The first half was a lot going on, a lot of characters, a lot happening. So I'm gonna say the second half. Alright, and then we get to the war arcs, the Battle of the Wars, the 4th Shinobi World War versus the 1,000-Year Blood War. Both incredibly long, both about a year longer than they should be. I said this was anime, but I guess I'm going to be comparing manga to manga because I read the manga for both. I didn't watch all the episodes for the Naruto War arc. Easy. The Bleach one better. The 4th Shinobi War arc was just ridiculous. Okay, the battle of the Demon Slayer arcs. And so this is going to be an anime arc versus the manga arc, meaning that I watched the Entertainment District on anime and I watched the final arc of Demon Slayer through manga. The final arc is much longer than the Entertainment District arc, so it's a little biased, but either way, I'm going to give it to the final arc just because I like the final arc better. The Chunin exams arc. So this is the battle of exams. We have the Chunin exams versus the Hunter exams. When I say Chunin exams, I'm talking about the written test. I'm talking about the Forest of Death, and I'm talking about the preliminary matches after the Forest of Death, and I'll just stop there. I won't include the final matches. So I'm talking about those three things, and then versus the entire Hunter x Hunter, like that beginning period. I believe this is when he meets Killua. They do the Hunter exams, and I think they meet the Zoldyck family. So like I extend like two pretty somewhat decent length arcs. I'm gonna give it to the Chunin exam arc. The Chunin exam arc had like a magic that like is so hard to capture, especially for like a show still or like in its early phases. I'm gonna give it to the Chunin exams arc. Like that written test, like iconic. That written test, those episodes are iconic, and the Forest of Death iconic. Like I'm sorry, Hunter x Hunter. All right, click. All right, like so we're on the other side. Oh, we're back here. Okay, let's move on to let's go to this side of the thing. Oh, no. Damn it. I made a mistake. Oh, is that how am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to just do one side and then do the other side? All right, it's going to make me do one side and then just do the other side. All right, fine. Oh shit. I'm not ready for this. I wasn't planning on this. Okay, I'm not going to do it like this. I don't want to do it like this. Over here, I'm trying to zoom in real quick so you can see it better. I'm gonna try to zoom in and then scroll over. This website is so ghetto, I swear to God. All right, we have the first part of Death Note versus the second part of Death Note. That's what these two things are. The first part of Death Note versus the second part of Death Note. I mean, I accidentally put the first part, and I don't think I can undo it. So I'm just gonna keep it there. But would I have put it there either way? Yeah, why not? L was cool. Alright, and then we have the Cell games versus the Boo arc. Sorry, this isn't the Cell games. This is the entire Android Cell arc. So this is going to include Android 17 and 18 arriving, Dr. Gero and Android 19 arriving. This is going to include Imperfect Cell all the way up to the Cell games. And then the Boo arc is going to include the World Tournament all the way through Kid Buu. Which one did I enjoy more? The Boo arc was much longer if we do that metric, I believe. But despite that, I did enjoy the Android Cell arc more. It was shorter, but it was just more like dense with like goodness, whereas the Boo arc was just a whole lot of not much, if you know what I mean. They had a lot of standout moments here and there, like fights in the World Tournament, Goku versus Vegeta, Goku going Super Saiyan 3, the formation of Gotenks, like Vegito. They had a lot of great moments, but it was just too much of not amazing stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm going to give it to the Android arc for that one. Yeah, I feel better about that one. Which one would I be most likely to rewatch? Probably the... whatever, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Alright, that's a toss-up. Alright, we have the Soul Society arc, so the second season of Bleach, versus the Pain arc. The Soul Society arc is going to be when they arrive to the Soul Society, all the way up into like the Bound arc, basically up until like before the Bound arc, and then the Pain arc will be I'll include Jiraiya's fight all the way up into Naruto defeating Pain. Which one did I enjoy more? The Soul Society arc. I enjoyed that way more. Not way more, but I did enjoy it more. I loved seeing the Pain's path for the first time. That was great. Didn't love seeing Jiraiya die. I liked seeing Naruto versus Pain, but everything other than that was like, eh. Versus the Soul Society arc, I enjoyed every second of it. So that was amazing. Alright, next one, we have the York New City arc, Hunter x Hunter, versus the Search for Tsunade arc. York New City arc, when they, basically encounter the spiders, versus the Search for Tsunade arc. I'm going to include Itachi's arrival, and I'm going to include all the way up into them defeating Orochimaru. Which one I like better? This is hard. York New City. I enjoyed York New City more, I think. I loved Itachi arriving. I liked Tsunade and the Sani fighting each other. That's one of the greatest fights in anime, I think. But the York New City arc with the spiders, like the spiders are one of my favorite groups in all of anime. So, and just like the tension that was there and just everything, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. So York New City, you got that one. Good for you. That was a hard battle. All right, we have the Alvarez arc versus the Chimera Ant arc. The Alvarez arc, the manga, Chimera arc, the anime. This is hard. This is very, very hard. Because I really enjoyed the Alvarez arc. I really, really enjoyed it. But I also really enjoyed the Chimera arc. Highlights of the Alvarez arc: seeing the Spriggan. The Spriggan were great. I love the Spriggan concept. I liked Acna Logia finally kind of getting his moment to like flex on these niggas. That was great. Didn't love the ending. It was okay, but it was like fairy tale ending. Chimera Ant arc. I don't care for this like the henchmen of the Chimera arc, like those ants thing. I mean, I guess you needed it, but I didn't really care for it too much. But for the Chimera arc, there was a lot of tension. There was a lot of true tension. Like it was very, very intense. I'm gonna give this to the Chimera arc, but that doesn't mean that I didn't like the Alvarez arc. I'm just gonna give it to the Chimera arc. The Chimera arc was like, that was a masterpiece, I think. All right, the next one we have what are these people called? The people who like the council people, I guess, in Hunter x Hunter. That arc versus, so in that arc, I believe Kilo like maybe runs away and Illumi wants to find him and all that stuff, and then versus I guess this would be the dry arc then. I mean, never mind, it's fine. I guess this would be the dry arc. Which one do y'all like more? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did like the Hunter x Hunter one more. I did enjoy that more. I love a good council. I love a good like who's the strongest character type thing. And then seeing Gohan's father for the first time, I love that. I enjoyed that a lot. And we got to see a lot of Illumi. I really enjoyed that arc. The next one, we have the first arc of Naruto, Zabuza and Haku versus the Tower of Heaven. I forgot what it was called. Damn, this one is hard. This one's really hard. Which one did I enjoy more upon first viewing? I'd say the Naruto one. I enjoyed it more. Like it left a more lasting impression on me. I love seeing them like use Nen and like learn how to use Nen and all that stuff and him fight Hisoka. But I like the Naruto one more. It was I just liked it more. And then the last one for the first, I guess, round, the 5 Kage Summit versus the Sasuke Retrieval Arc. This is hard actually. I enjoy seeing the 5 Kage. Didn't enjoy Sasuke leaving with his life, like, alive. Sasuke Retrieval Arc, I didn't like the arc overall, to be honest. I liked seeing, like, the guys fight against the sound. I enjoyed Naruto versus Sasuke at the time. At the time, you know what? I'm just gonna put Sasuke. Like, I have to remember this is upon first viewing, I guess. Yeah, this is upon first viewing, because if I go with how I feel now about it, then it's a little unfair. So I'm gonna go with first viewing, Sasuke recovery mission. Alright, now let's zoom this shit out. Alright, okay, so let's continue. We're at the second, I guess, round of the battle. Alright, let's go back to the matchup mode. Alright, so we have the first arc of Bleach. Ichigo getting his powers and, stepping into his grown Soul Reaper business versus the baby arc of Dragon Ball GT. This is where shit gets a bit more random and I think it's a little difficult. I kind of want to skip this now and go back, to be honest, but alright, what should I do? The first arc of Bleach had a magic to it. It did have a magic to it. And it's so different from the Baby Saga, so it's very hard to compare the two. But I have to. Which one would I be more likely to rewatch in the upcoming future? High key, it would probably be the Baby Saga. I think I watched the Baby Saga more than I watched like that first arc of Bleach. You know what am I doing? I like the Baby Saga more. Like I don't have to pretend. All right, we have the Saiyan arc, the Saiyan Saga versus the Grand Magic Games. All right, this is when the criticisms come out because in the first arc it was like easy pickings, right? It was easy pickings. But the second arc, in the first round it was easy pickings, but in this round is where like we have to get a bit more critical to like really reach to the deep to reach to our core. Saiyan Saga criticisms, long. Granted, that's okay. I was gonna say granted, that's probably just the anime, but also at the same time, like I watched the anime for both, so. What did I like from the Saiyan Saga? I like seeing Raditz. I like seeing Goku and Piccolo fight. Didn't like anything that really happened between that point and like Goku fighting Vegeta, to be honest. Versus Grand Magic Games, you know, Fairy Tail just came out the gate from the time skip. They on their strong guild shit. You know what? The Grand Magic Games, I enjoyed the Grand Magic Games more. That was a really good arc. I like that a lot. I feel like if this video was actually like really popular and people saw that I chose the Grand Magic Games Fairy Tail over the Saiyan arc, like good thing they removed the dislike counter, right? Anyway, we have that second arc, the second half of the Spada arc, I guess. That arc versus the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. Apart from, you know, seeing the captains fight and seeing Ichigo like mollywop Aizen, there wasn't really too many like great points during that arc. Oh, I like to turn back the pendulum arc. That was a good arc. Okay, versus the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. Okay, this one isn't fair because the 1,000-Year Blood War arc is much longer, so it's not really fair. But you know what? All right, we have the final arc of the Demon Slayer. Final arc of Demon Slayer versus the Chunin exams for Naruto. Chunin exams easy. Okay, I guess I'll just. No, I want to do it my way. You know, I don't want to do it your way. I want to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to have to go back to the zooming situation again. So in this part, we have the first part of Death Note versus the Cell games. Ooh, the first part of Death Note versus the Cell games. Ah, damn, that's hard. That's really hard. I know what answer I should say, but I know what answer I want to say. And the answer I want to say is the Android Saga. I think I kind of want to say the Android Saga. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of want to say the Android Saga. Like, I kind of want to say the Android Saga. I enjoyed it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You know what? I said earlier that I was going to go by, like, the magic in the moment. But whatever. All right, next one we have the Soul Society arc versus York New City. Oh damn. Which one dealt? Oh damn. Oh damn. I'm just capping, y'all. The Soul Society arc. Actually, I like that better. I'm not gonna lie. I did like the Soul Society arc better. Not that I like it better. Like, not that I think it's better than York New City, but just like it's more near to my heart. I low-key fear that the winner of this is going to be on like a factor of like nostalgia, I guess. But I don't think it's nostalgia. I think the Soul Society arc was legitimately good, though. That's the thing about it. Anyway, let's move on. But York New City, very good. Very, very good. All right, moving on to the Chimera arc versus like that arc with the, I guess, the council. What are they called? Like, not the Magic Council. Like, I forgot what they're called. The Hunter Council, whatever the fuck they're called. Which one? They're like more of the Chimera arc probably. The Chimera arc was just more complete, I guess. So it's not really a competition, to be honest. That's just, it just worked out like that, I guess. All right, the Haku Zabuza arc versus the Sasuke Retrieval arc. The Sasuke Retrieval arc barely won that last round, so this arc was gonna win it. Naruto and Zabuza and Haku. All right, let's zoom back out. All right, and then we can use the proper mode of doing this. All right, we're at the end almost. Is anyone else nervous to see how this is gonna end up? Like, whew, like Jesus Christ. All right, we have the Baby Saga versus the Grand Magic Games. I'm honestly surprised the Grand Magic Games made it this far. I know I liked it, but I didn't know I liked it this much. But then again, it could just be like the way I paired it. Now that I think about it, this is kind of like a flawed way of doing it because... Is it a flawed way? No, it's not a flawed way. It's fine. All right, we have the Baby Saga versus the Grand Magic Games. You know what? It's pretty interesting. The Baby Saga versus the Grand Magic Games. Probably the Baby Saga. Like, the Grand Magic Games is like a little bit whack. I don't tell you, the Grand Magic Games are like a little bit whack. But the Baby Saga was just cool. Like, it was just cool. It was so cool the entire time. Like, it was just so good. It was just so good. I like the Baby Saga. Alright, next one we get to the 1,000-Year Blood War arc versus the Chunin Exams arc. Again, this is easy. Chunin Exams. Chunin Exams, click. Alright, okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish this side and I'll get to the other side. The Baby Saga versus the Chunin Exam Saga. The Chunin Exams. I like the Chunin Exams more. The Chunin Exams is good. Alright, back over here. What's this? Definitely. Oh, now, okay. Wait, can I change it? If I wanted to? No, I'm not going to change it. It's fine. Alright. The Cell Game Saga versus the Soul Society arc. Soul Society arc. I like the Soul Society. What did I just do? Soul Society arc. I like the Soul Society arc more. Chimera arc versus the Zabuza arc. The Chimera arc versus the Zabuza arc. The Chimera arc. I like the Chimera arc better, I think. Alright, and then we get to this part. The Soul Society arc versus the Chimera arc. Hard. This is difficult. This is really difficult. So, highlights of the Soul Society arc. Let's talk about it. Yoruichi, amazing. Seeing the captains, the vibe, it was just a cool vibe. It was such like that Bleach cool vibe of it. Byakuya versus Ichigo the first time when Yoruichi swoops in amazing. I love that. Ichigo versus Renji, that was such a good fight. Ichigo versus the other people, such a good fight. Uryu versus Tosin, that was good, versus Kurasuchi, that was good. Ruki about to get executed in that whole save, that was so good. I can't tell you how many times I rewatched that part when she gets saved by Ichigo. That was so good. Soifan versus Yoruichi, that was so good. Ichigo versus Byakuya, that was okay. And it ended pretty okay too. Alright, and then the Chimera Ant arc. Honestly, I don't remember that much from the Chimera Ant arc. I'm not gonna lie, the first half of that arc was just okay. I think my favorite things from that arc was Netero like regaining his strength and fucking up them ants. Netero and the Zeno Zoldyck coming in on the dragons and hitting this girl. The chess stuff was cool. The other henchman was cool. It was such a cool arc. Which one did I like more? Which one was better? The Chimera Ant arc versus the Bleach arc. The Chimera Ant arc. Which one did I like more watching at the time? The Bleach arc. Which one would I watch? Would I rather watch now, given the choice? The Chimera Ant arc. I'd rather watch the Chimera Ant arc now. Okay, I guess that's one way of figuring out. All right, and then we get to the final selection, the big juggernauts, the big two, the Chimera Ant arc versus the Chunin exams arc. So I just want to. This is pretty amazing. How we had a GT contender in the end, we had a Naruto OG contender in the end, we had the Bleach Soul Society arc contender in the end, and then we had a Hunter x Hunter contender in the end. So we had representatives from like many of the big animes. So I want to commend me on that. All right, Chimera Ant arc versus the Chunin exams arc. Chile. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The reason why I didn't include the final tournament from the Chunin exams arc, when they fought outside, was because I didn't think that was that great. I didn't think Neji's fight against Naruto was that great. I like Shikamaru versus Tamari, but it was okay. Sasuke and Gaara was hardly a fight. Am I including all the way up until the third Hokage versus Orochimaru? No, right? I can't do that. But then again, it is the Chunin exams arc. Okay, I'll include that. So that entire thing versus the Chimera Ant arc. I mean, if I'm including the entire thing, then Naruto's going to win because the third Hokage versus Orochimaru, that was a great fight. Alright, let's go on a character by character basis. Naruto versus Gon in these two arcs. Who would you like to see more? I like to see Gon more. Sasuke versus Killua in these two arcs. Who did I enjoy seeing more? Probably Sasuke. So we have 1-on-1. All right. What else? Final villain, Orochimaru versus the big Chimera Ant guy. That final fight. Which one do I like to see more? The third Hokage versus versus Orochimaru or Chimera Ant big guy versus Netero. Damn, this is really hard. I watched the Naruto one more. I watched these Naruto episodes more. I only watched the Chimera Ant arc maybe the one time. But Naruto's easier to watch than Hunter x Hunter. What's going to be the deciding factor for me? I don't know. What is my favorite arc of all time? Okay, so I actually, have to turn the camera off for a while and do some research and sort of remember everything about the arcs to sort of just come to a conclusion. And I have to say, the winner of the best anime arc of all time goes to... It's a tie. It's a tie. I know. Hear me out. The Naruto Chunin exams is magic. Period. Okay. What they did with just everything, just all the characters, just the tension and just everything, you can't stop it. You can't beat it. I watched it when I was a kid, and I will watch it right now today, front to back if I needed to, because it's just good, period. The Hunter x Hunter Chimera Ant arc is magic. It's so good. The storytelling is so good. The tension is good. It can be a little slow at times, much like the Naruto Chunin exams arc, but it's just chef's kiss. I don't think I can compare the two because I won't discount the nostalgia factor because that adds a lot to it. Not to say that Naruto wasn't good anyway, but it's just too much. It's clouding my mind way too much, and it's just really hard to compare the two on even footing. If I watch them both at the same age, I don't know what I would put. I don't know what I would put first, but at this point in time, I can't choose. I won't choose. All right, I won't choose. So honestly, there you have it. That's it. That's it. Those are the two winners of this competition. I usually hate when people can't declare a winner and they just say a tie. I usually hate it, but in this situation, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? I can't. I can't. I can't choose. I can't choose. I didn't expect the Chimera Ant arc to make it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect it to make it to the end because I didn't realize I liked it that much. I expected the training exams to make it far, but I didn't expect the Hunter x Hunter one. But even to beat the Soul Society arc, like that's a huge feat. So, um, yeah, reflections on it. Am I surprised? Yeah, I'm pretty surprised with all of my choices, to be honest. I didn't expect the Baby Saga from GT to make it this far. All you GT haters, you should watch it. I didn't expect it to make it this far, but I really enjoyed it. Um, yeah, like there's not much else to say about it. Mm, but honestly, like I'm not super surprised because between the Soul Society arc, the Baby arc, and the training exams, those are like the three most consumed arcs for me personally of all time. Like I watched each of these arc multiple times, so I'm not. It honestly makes sense to me. Would I have hoped that my taste, became more sophisticated over time? Yeah, sure, but at the end of the day, it's just like good is good. Like there's a reason why these are like the biggest animes out because it's just good. It's just freaking good. There's not much you can say about it, not much you can do about it. They're just good. So this box will remain empty because our two winners are right here. Naruto the Chunin exams and the Hunter x Hunter exams. Even if I started the Chimera Ant arc at the point where like they actually invade like the Chimera Ant arc like castle or whatever, and even if I removed the Chunin exams arc, after they do the preliminary, like after Naruto versus Kiba, after Gaara versus Rock Lee, even if I remove all of that after and just stay right there, like it's still we'd still be in the same exact spot. And I don't know what to say. That's amazing. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think I was pretty fair. I expect pushback on the Death Note. I expect it. But it is what it is. What else? I expect some pushback on the Bleach versus the Naruto war. Whatever. I expect some pushback between the GT. Just GT making it this far. I expect that. But, I expect pushback on the Saiyan arc versus the Grand Magic Games. I expect that. Why did I put the Grand Magic Games over the Saiyan arc? I don't know. I did. I just did. Yeah, but I expect blowback from the York New City versus the Soul Society arc. But, it is what it is. So anyway, that's the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to see more of these like anime rankings, like just subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, by the way, like I mentioned it in my previous one of my previous videos, I'm working with this company called Real Korean, and it's like a website where you can practice your Korean. If you're learning it, you can actually do quite a bit on it. I don't have it open, but you can practice like your grammar, your writing. I don't know if you can practice your speaking on it, but grammar, writing, reading, maybe listening, and maybe speaking. It's a pretty cool website. Like I haven't tried to study Korean in like a very long time, but it was really cool because like they assess you, they give you like a decently long assessment. So like it's one of those like length where like okay, that they're actually measuring something. So they give you that, and then there's like a whole bunch of things that you can do to like study Korean. Like for example, like my favorite things, like I like to read the newspapers and just see the vocabulary and just see like how like formal Korean is written. You can even do like a thing where you practice your writing and like you can actually give feedback on it, but you need premium for that. Like when you get premium, you get like more writing credits. So like the more you write, the more credits you get, and you can just submit that writing for feedback. That's really important, I think, for me personally, because I like writing and reading. That's something that I really appreciate a lot. And there's stuff for like literally for beginners and you're just learning Hangeul, and there's stuff for like I guess intermediate and advanced where like you've learned most of it, but like you're just trying to get like that part of the language, where it's like it's really hard to find otherwise. And I like this because like it's sort of like a contained system more so than like Duolingo. And yeah, it's just a cool site. So if you want to, you can check it out. I have a link below. So that website is Raw Korean. If you want, oh, there's also games you can do to like practice your vocabulary, I think. But anyway, if you want to like check it out, if you have it already and you want to get premium, I actually have a discount link in my description box. If you want to use it, you can actually sign up for the monthly, which is like $9.99 usually, but with my discount it's like $8.99, or the yearly, which is like $99. Or if you want to use my discount, I believe it's like $89 or $99, something like that, or $98, something like that. So yeah, if you want, you can check it out below. Don't forget, if you use my code, you can help a brother out. Put my code Devontae 2022 in the discount box to get your discount, and then also put it in like the referral box. I believe it's right under it. Devontae code Devontae 2022 at Raw Korean. If you want to learn Korean or get serious about it. And yeah, anyway, so that's the end of my video. I'm out of breath. I need water. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.